Well, hello and good morning. This is Jeff Hooks. I want to welcome you to our VNI Quick Start training call for January 5th, 2019. This is the very first Quick Start training for the new year. I'm excited that you're plugging into this event live or via replay. We're getting some good significant replay traffic. And for our leadership team, by the way, the YouTube counter doesn't work, just so you know that. So we have our own, through the Zoom platform, we can see how many replays are happening, and we're getting nice increased replay count. Don't get me on the YouTube discussion. They've got their own agenda, and it's not ours. So anyway, we're grateful that we can leverage that platform as a part of our tools and resources. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. So I hope you've got a pen and paper ready. We're going to cover a lot of information. Let me share with you kind of the agenda for today's Quick Start. We're going to cover. I'm going to cover some very specific strategies and tactics designed to help you get your business off to a very fast start in the new year. And I recognize we've got some partners, some members of the team that are brand new. So this is going to be relevant information for you. And we've all, as always, this would be really talking about how to ignite your team with you leading by example into the new year so that your business can start growing like never before. So that's the first part of our call. Then we're going to talk about something that I haven't talked about in about 2 months, and it's critical. We usually cover this a little bit more frequently, but it's called the ingredients to success, and it ties into some of what I'm going to share in just a couple minutes. Then we're going to talk about the exciting new subscription rewards program. There's already been a buzz. If you're not aware of it, stay tuned. This is an amazing program. It's a very unique program. It's not like anything that I've seen in the industry. And I've been around the relationship marketing industry and the wellness industry now for 30 years. And it's a very unique program, very simple, but it's designed to equip and empower you and your team to easily communicate the value of being on a subscription, whether you're talking to a customer or whether you're talking to a partner, why they need to be on a subscription. So we're going to break that down in detail, make sure you've got clarity on how it works and how to, more importantly, how to communicate the value proposition to your customers, partners, prospective customers, prospective partners. Then we're going to talk about some upcoming events. And if my expectations are correct, we will then be out of time this morning. So anyway, we've got a lot to do. It's all going to be good. And I'm excited that you're with me and that the leadership team, you're all with me this morning. So all right, so let's talk about we've had if you've been plugged in, which I know you have over the last several weeks. Start training calls 2 weeks ago from today. For example, Ed and Gina Bender, Envoy leaders, #1 income earners, along with Ken Nasmith's brand new director, led an amazing training. If you haven't seen that, you might want to plug into that over the next couple of days and get caught back up. And a lot of what they talked about, and some of what we've talked about over the monthly corporate leadership call in the middle of the month last month, we talked about the new year, finishing 2018 strong, of course, which we did. And by the way, I want to throw a little prop. We've got a brand new director that we're going to be interviewing on Tuesday's monthly corporate monthly kickoff call. And but in addition to that, I want to throw, this is impromptu, I want to throw just a quick shout out to Cynthia Sauer. She set a personal goal in her business for December, to finish December strong, finish 2018 strong. And what I want to, and I know Cynthia's not the only one that did this, but I was very aware because I was talking with Ed and Gina a number of times Monday as we were closing out the month. I mean, here it is, New Year's Eve. And Cynthia's putting orders in, following up with customers, and she hit her goal. And again, I don't want to exclude anybody because there are a lot of you that were engaged, but that's the power of passion. It's the power of having a vision. And it's a perfect example of why Ed and Gina are our #1 income earners, servant leadership. They truly do, a lot of and I'll just speak first person, a lot of relationships that I have in business, the top leaders, the top income earners, New Year's Eve, and there's nothing wrong with it. We take vacation time, you work hard, you play hard, you set your own priorities, you set your boundaries around your family and et cetera. But my hat's off to Ed and Gina, because they're consistently putting others first. They're consistently making sacrifices to support their team and help their team reach their goals, the men and women, all part of the VNI family. And again, a quick shout out, it's not so quick, but it's worth it. Cynthia Sauer is a perfect example of what many of you did. And you had your own goals, your own passion of what you wanted to achieve to close out December strong. And she was working well into the evening of New Year's Eve and hit her goal. And this is off the top of my head, but I think it was about 7:30, 8 o'clock is when I got a text from Ed and Gina that she had hit her personal goal for her business. So that's exciting. And so now as we set the sails for 2019, what I want to do, and this is some content I haven't really shared before in this way, but I want to share with you what I've personally done historically to get off to a fast start with the new year. And it's worked very well. Like anything that we share, take what you like, discard the rest. We've got some seasoned leaders that are part of the VNI leadership team. Again, take what you like, discard the rest. For those of you that are new, I would encourage you to embrace some of this and keep it simple. It's not too complex, but it's important and it works. I'll just tell you that it works. And I've taught and trained this over the decades, and it's delivered significant results. The first thing that I've always done, and again, this is a perfect time to do it if you haven't done it yet, is, as 1 year is wrapping up and you're setting the sails for the new year, one of the things that I've always done is I call it an honest snapshot. So what I mean by that is take a look, and then we're talking obviously about your VNI business. If you're brand new, that's okay. You can apply this strategy to other areas of life, personal fitness. That's something, that's one, I'll just be first person and transparent. That's one of the things, as I went through this exercise between Christmas and New Year's, and took an honest snapshot. I'm so grateful and blessed to be serving all of you as president of VNI and working so closely with Bill and Kim and the management team and all of you. I'm so excited in my honest snapshot as I look back over 2018, all the progress in so many areas of my life and all the blessings and all the gratitude. The thing that I'm not pleased with, and again, this concept, which I'm going to keep talking about, of honest snapshot, is not, okay, what did you fail at in 2018? And you take a rubber hammer and hit yourself over the head. That's not what this is about. This is just being objective and say, okay, where am I? What am I pleased with in terms of progress? And you want that to be a gratitude exercise. Hey, every area of life, certainly including your VNI business, for those of you that have been part of the team for a while. For me, again, and then where are the areas for improvement? Where are the things where I really didn't follow through, or I let slip, or I took my eye off the ball? And in my case, it was exercise and diet. But I have our amazing products that are to some degree significantly counterbalancing the fact that I've gotten myself a little bit out of balance. And you can blame it. We all, life gets in the way. I've had some personal family stresses over the last few years, and I allowed myself, to gain weight. And so I look at my honest snapshot, and of all the gratitude, I've got some very specific personal goals and priorities heading into the new year, related really to diet and exercise. And hold on a second, let me look at the chat real quick. Okay. All right. Thanks, Bill. So the other thing is, it's probably because I'm turning my head and I'm talking so much. All right. So moving when I talk. All right. So get back to the point. So take an honest snapshot. Look back at 2018 in every area of your life, if you choose, which is what I've always done, but specifically looking, of course, at your VNI business, and ask yourself, how was your progress? How was your progress? You can do this for those of you that are part of the team. You can look at your volume numbers, your group volume, your Fast Start group volume. You can look at 2017 and compare it to 2018. And as Jim Rohn used to say, what we want, depending on your goals, we want measurable progress in a reasonable time. Measurable progress in a reasonable time. So take an honest snapshot of where you are in every area of your life if you choose, but certainly within your V&I business, and say, hey, am I where I want to be? Okay, and again, the purpose is not negativity. It's to the opposite. The purpose is you want an honest, objective snapshot. That's what we call it, honest snapshot of where you are right now. Then the next step is take inventory. Take inventory of all the blessings you have. And specifically with V&I, take inventory of this amazing company. And even write it down. Think about it. Get with your upline success coach. Schedule a call with me. I want y'all to know that I do that. I do three-way calls. I do strategy sessions with teams when I'm invited, and I'm here for you. There's nothing I enjoy more than pouring what level of expertise and support and experience I've gleaned over the years into you and your team to help you grow. And so you've got your upline success coaches that include all the way up to Ed and Gina Bender, and you've got me. You've obviously got Bill. We're a team here. We're all available, and it's just a function of scheduling. I will share full disclosure. The chances of just picking up the phone, calling me, and me being free, waiting for the phone to ring are very slim. So texting's usually best, and I have to usually schedule. Not always, but take inventory of where we are with V&I. Think about this. A 5-year-old company, our official birthday, we were in pre-launch prior to that, but our official birthday, a 5-year birthday, is January 15th. So we've got a 5-year foundation. As you know, we've got the most amazing products that are delivering impact. I just had a text, and I'm not going to read it because she gets pretty personal on some stuff, but my sister just engaged a couple days ago with the V&I products, and she literally just sent me a message. Let me see what I can read real quick. This is not scripted. Let me check something. I'm not going to mention your name for privacy. Wow, it's a long text. I'm going to read just good morning, and I'll show you the heart. You can see that's my sister. Morning. Well, I actually can already tell I feel better after such a short time. I am so excited. Thank you again. Blah blah blah. This is my sister's response to engaging with Protovite, Brain Reward, and Enzorb. And so, as I do, we have the scientific validation, folks. And let me just tell you, as from a corporate standpoint, with Bill and Kim and Steve Kushner, we have continued. We've budgeted for 2019 significant additional capital to go into research and development, further clinical studies, further scientific validation. So this is a path, this is a trail that we're going to continue to blaze. No one else in the industry of relationship marketing, and really for the most part in wellness and nutritional products, is doing what we're doing. It's not done. And so we already have unprecedented scientific validation, as you know, with 42 peer-reviewed published clinical studies on our finished products. And I'll just tell you, the best is yet to come. We're just getting started. And so take inventory of the fact that our products are amazing. Take inventory with the fact, and this is cool. Let me real quick here. Hey, hello, Dave and Northern Virginia team. We've got Dave Stoltzfus is with, I think, Cynthia Sauer and the Northern, and probably Lisa Turner and others. I don't want to leave anybody out, but they're at an event, a training event to kick off the new year up in Northern Virginia. So hello, Dave and team. Glad you're with us. But when you take inventory of the fact that our company is rock solid. Let me share something with you. And again, this is I'll remove names for obvious reasons as I share this. I got a call between Christmas and New Year's. This, again, take inventory of how blessed we are with Victory Nutrition International. That's the point. And here's an example. I talked to an industry friend, and I've known this guy for over 20 years. He's a top 5 earner with a company. He's making over, and full disclosure, no guarantees, but making personally over 30 income with a company that's getting some press within the relationship marketing industry. And there's some hype. There are a lot of bottle rocket stories in the industry where people think the grass is greener and they think there's, and then when they get there, they're like, where's the beef? There's like, so in this particular case, this friend shared with me that his company is opening up international markets literally every couple of months. They're expanding. They've been in business just over 3 years. They're saying, okay, you missed the income number. He's making over $30,000 a month. I got to quit moving my hands. I'm starting to get excited. All right. So I'll try to be like this. So he's over $30,000 a month with a company that's been in business right at 3 years. They're expanding internationally. And here's what he shared with me. Two things that I want to relay. And again, taking inventory is the point, counting our blessings with VNI, appreciating what you have right in front of you right now. That's the purpose of taking inventory. He shared with me in confidence, so that's why I'm not mentioning anything else. He said, the problem I have, Jeff, is we're spending all this money and resources and personnel investing in opening up international markets. And he said, in our own market in the U.S., our customer service doesn't answer the phones. We don't have a call center where people actually answer the phones. It's all done from chat. And he said, get this. He said, Jeff, get this. One of my customers didn't receive the product that they paid for. The tracking number said it was delivered to the doorstep of their front porch, and they didn't get it. They called customer service for this other company. Customer service told them to call the United States Postal Service and figure it out. So his customer initiated a chargeback, canceled his what we call a subscription, and he lost a customer because the company's not supporting the customer. Folks, take inventory and appreciate and recognize the fact that we have world-class customer care led by Mr. Craig Fleming. Folks, it's an amazing team. Sophia, Stephanie, Natalie. I mean, we have an amazing team, and we answer, and we're not perfect, but I can promise you we're best in class and we're getting better every day and every week. We're constantly, under Craig's leadership, focused on getting better, incremental progress, and the spirit, the attitude of our customer care. Our team and our company cares about customers, cares about your customers, and cares about you. Our partners are our customers too. And folks, this is big time. This is so take inventory and recognize that everything we have at VNI is a blessing, and it's in place. The company, the products. I had a meeting actually with Mike Boston and Ken Nasmit's plugged in for a phone call just 2 days ago on Thursday. And we were talking about this. Everything's in place. Mike was actually sharing that from our experience, and he and I have done business together in the past. He's a traditional businessman as well. He said, Jeff, he said Victory Nutrition International is going to elevate the entire industry of both wellness industry and relationship marketing. And he's right. The company, the products, the science, the leadership, the heart, the fact that we're mission focused and we care about people, that will never go out of style. We're always going to leverage technology like we're doing with this Zoom call, but we're never, ever, ever going to get away from appreciating and honoring the dignity of the individual. And that's part of the culture of who we are. That's part of our DNA. That goes straight from Bill and Kim Downs all the way down to our brand new customer, our brand new partner. We're always going to, so take inventory and appreciate that everything's in place. You look at our compensation plan, folks, you look at the new subscription rewards program, some things that are going to go live February 1, everything's in place. The opportunity for part-time leaders, full-time leaders, anything in between, whatever your goal is, whatever your BNI, everything's in place. And the only thing you need to do is have a vision and go to work. And when I say work, that's in quotes. That's in quotes. This is fun. I always tell people this beats working for a living. And so I'm not going to dwell anymore on because my friend shared some more information, but that's just an example of many. How can you, as a company, how can you say we care about you as partners, we care about our customers, and not invest the time, effort, and energy and resources to take care of those customers? And the answer is you can't. That's the reality is, no matter what's said, those are owners and that's a CEO and executives that are focused on short-term gain. They're not building a brand. They're not building a mission. But we are. That's the difference. We are built to last. Folks, we're financially strong. We've got a strong balance sheet. Everything is in place. And we're gonna expand internationally. We're already in US and Canada, but we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna do it strategically, and we're not gonna give up and abandon markets to open up new markets. We're gonna support the US, we're gonna support Canada, we're gonna expand share of market share. And we're going to strategically expand internationally in a way that is supported and sustained, where our customers are taken care of and our partners are supported. There's nothing worse than leaving customers and partners with no support and making them look bad, by not delivering product, by mistakes, that aren't corrected. And we're never going to do that. Our goal is to support you, to equip and empower you, and to make you look good, literally, because we're all in this together. I mean, we have a very serious mission. The world needs our intellectual property. The world needs our products. And so back to the point. So we're setting the sales for this year. You want an honest snapshot of 2018. Where are you? Where do you, and what the objective perspective on where you are right now. Then you want to take inventory, and it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset. You want to take inventory and recognize the importance of belief, the importance of mindset, of knowing that everything's in place. You've got everything with V&I right now. Hold on a second. My computer's trying to force an update. No, thank you. Nice try. Everything's in place for you. It's carpe diem, seize the day. Everything's in place. Number 3, what is your vision for 2019 with V&I? In other areas of life too, because V&I is a vehicle for you and your family, for the things that are important to you in your life. What is your vision for 2019? December, New Year's Eve, the end of this year, as you look back on 2019 and you have that honest snapshot, what do you want? What do you want your progress to be? What would need to happen this year with your Victory Nutrition business in order for you to be pleased with your progress? And you need to have clarity. Write that down. Spend some time on that over the weekend. What is your vision for 2019? And folks, have fun with it. Let me show you something real quick. Let me start my screen share real quick. Okay, have fun with this. I want to show you something. Okay, here we go. Right here, this time next week, in 7 days, our very own Ed and Gina Bender are going to be with founders Bill and Kim Downs and yours truly, strategizing about our vision for 2019 and beyond at the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar in Nassau, Bahamas. Look at this resort. Let me show you one more photo. I did this about a month ago when we first announced, but check this place out. Let me raise the screen a little bit. There we go. I mean, what a great place to be in January. Now, folks, what is this for? This is for Ed and Gina qualified our first winners of our Envoy incentive trip, an annual trip. And all expense paid, folks, all expense paid. Airfare, oceanfront hotel, meals, everything. Look at this. Look at this. And what a great place where most of the world, most of the U.S. certainly is in winter. winter mode, Ed and Gina, because of their hard work, their passion, their commitment, their servant leadership, are going to be having their toes in the sand, blue water, an umbrella virgin pina colada, or whatever they choose, and live. I mean, folks, if there's one thing better than, a 5-star resort in the Bahamas with blue water in January, if there's one thing better than that, it's free. It's that same trip being free. And so what is your vision for 2019? What is your vision? Do you let me stop the screen share here. You go Envoy this year and be with us in January of 2020 for our next Envoy trip. If that's your goal, it's there for you. You've already taken inventory. Everything's in place. If Ed and Gina can do it, you can do it. And again, we're going to build on this as we move forward. When we interview our newest director on Tuesday night, he's going to share with you some specific things that he's done on a part-time basis to go director in 4 months. And so you can learn that. You can do this. So what's your vision for 2019? Ed and Gina want you to be with them in January of 2020 for our second annual Envoy trip. And I want you to be with us. And that opportunity is there for you. So set a goal, have some fun, work for it. Now, so we've talked about an honest snapshot of the previous year. We've talked about take inventory, a gratitude inventory with where everything's in place with V&I. The only variable is you. How much do you want to put into this? Folks, I'll tell you this. The Victory Nutrition International model, our mission, everything that we are, our brand, our company, our products, our intellectual property, our people, our leadership, our systems, our technology. We're making progress every day, and we're not going to stop. But folks, everything is in place. This V&I is worthy of your commitment. It is. We're not going to let you down. It is worthy of your passion. It's worthy of your focus. It's worthy of your commitment. And I'm going to be real frank. Everybody's an independent partner. They can do what they want to do. My priority is working with individual partners where V&I is a priority. I'm not interested. We'll welcome anybody as a customer, but if somebody's dabbling in 2 or 3 deals or piddling around with other companies and they don't have focus, V&I, when you take inventory of everything we have, we are worthy of commitment. This is a model. This is a mission that is worthy of passion and commitment and focus. It really is. It's absolutely worthy of that. And we want you to embrace that, and we want you to reach your goals. And we're not shy about that. This is a model that's worthy of passion, commitment, a commitment to excellence, and focus. And that's who, and I'm not just speaking for myself, as Bill and Kim and Ed and Gina and all the leadership, we're looking for partners. We're looking for missionaries, not mercenaries. And more specific than that, and it's not a function of part-time or full-time. We're looking for individuals that have taken inventory, that recognize the amazing opportunity we have to bless the world, and put the blinders on and go to work. And don't be distracted. Don't look at the bright, shiny objects that people flash by. Don't listen to a lot of the hype. We're not about hype as the culture of a company. When you take inventory, we underpromise and overdeliver as a company. We really do. And again, we're not perfect, but we'll own up to our mistakes, we'll fix them, and we'll move forward as a better company and a better brand. And that's our commitment. That's my commitment to you and your team, that we are good and getting better. I'll say we're great and we're getting better. And that's and you're a part of that. You're a part of that. So when you look at your vision for 2019, what you then want to do is break it down. The next step is break it down to a monthly goal. What is your goal for January? What is your goal? What do you want to achieve in January? Do you want to rank? Are you positioned? You want to go for a rank advancement? Then whatever your goal is, do like Cynthia Sauer. Commit to it. Don't play with it. The problem is sometimes, and all of us as human beings, I've been there as well. Sometimes we treat life like a dress rehearsal. like we're preparing, and when it's go time, then I'm really going to commit. And this is no dress rehearsal. This is it. So have fun with it, but carpe diem. See, don't take today for granted. I'm quoting a couple different experts, and I don't want to give credit to anyone because they're all borrowing it from Jim Rohn. But most people, how does he say it? This is all right. Stay with me. I don't want to mess this up. Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in 30 days. Most people, Bill, thank you. I got it. Most people overestimate, and y'all folks, just on the, no more coaching on the sound, please. I'm good. Most people are hearing this, so we're okay. I don't want to be micromanaged. Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in 30 days. And they underestimate what they can accomplish in 3 years. I'm going to say that one more time. I'm going to focus here. No more distractions. Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in 30 days, and they underestimate what they can accomplish in 3 years. Okay? Think about that and recognize the wisdom in that because that's true. So set a goal for January. And it doesn't have to be a big goal. It's just progress. It's a step forward. Maybe it's, you know what, I'm gonna sponsor one partner and bring on one new customer in January. Maybe that's your goal, and that's a good goal. And go for it. And then get with all of your partners on your team and make sure they have a specific goal for the progress they want to make in the month of January. And again, it could be as simple as I'm going to add one customer. You know, I told you the power of part-time. If you saw that in early December last month, you know, if you'll do that, do the basics, do them often, do them well, rinse and repeat. You'll be amazed at what can happen in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in 30 days and underestimate what they can accomplish in 3 years. And so recognize the power of taking that vision that you've set for 2019 and breaking that down from a yearly goal to this month. What kind of progress do I want to make in the month of January? Now, part of what will help you with this is update your contact list. I'll give you an example. When I had my meeting with Mike Boston on Thursday, he's updated his contact list. Okay, everybody should have a fresh, updated contact list. It can include, for those of you that have been part of the team for a while, it can include individuals that you've shared the products with in the past, individuals that you've discussed the business with in the past. So sometimes when you circle back to individuals you've already talked to, the timing changes in their life. And folks, guess what? We're a stronger company today than we were last week. We're a stronger, folks, if you knew everything that Bill Downs is doing and Kim is doing and our corporate team is doing behind the scenes, we've upgraded our professional parties. We have a world-class team. Some of the things Bill's doing with Steve Kushner and our scientific advisory board, I'm just telling you, we haven't even gotten started yet. We've got a 5-year foundation. And so what we want you to recognize is that you can circle back to somebody maybe you talked to a few months ago or a couple of years ago for some of you and circle back. So update your contact list. Who can you share V&I with? The products and the business model. Number 2, as part of your monthly progress, your goal, you got to have a game plan to make that January goal, in this case, January 2019 goal, a reality. And again, baby steps, whatever your goal is. Your goals might be big. Cynthia's goals were big. She put in a lot. She did a lot of business the last 4 days of the month in December. So next, what's your plan for meeting new people? Okay? What's your plan for meeting new people? Think about that. No matter where you live, you can do it. You can leverage social media to expand your contact list. You can join a church, a Bible study. If you're a person of faith, you can join a club that ties into your hobby. If you like basket weaving, if you like needlepoint, if you like tennis, if you like golf, if you like yoga, if you like whatever your interests are, guess what? There are other human beings that share those same interests. And you don't have to, be relational. So have a plan to circulate with other people. You gotta circulate to percolate. So update your contact list. Have a plan for meeting new people this month and this year. And you don't have to panic about it. Just have fun with it. Even if you're an introvert, think about things that you enjoy doing. My parents are 80 and almost 90, and they've done bridge club. They're in choir at their church. My dad still plays golf. So whatever you enjoy, there are other people, real live human beings that walk around on hind legs, just like you and me, that like doing that too. So that's one of the easiest ways to find people and meet new people. So number one, work on and update your contact list. Number two, create a plan for meeting new people and just enjoy it. You don't have to pitch V&I to them right when we talk about make a friend, find a need, transfer the feeling. So it's a process of just meeting new people and focus on them and get to know them, and good things will happen. And then finally, third, when you talk about your monthly progress, your monthly goal, what is your plan for exposure? Okay, in other words, sharing V&I. What at the end of the day, your action plan, how many new people am I going to share the V&I products with or the V&I business with this week, today, this week, this month? At the end of the day, that's where the rubber meets the road, because guess what? That's a controllable for you. That's a controllable for you. You can, no one can keep you from your exposure activity except you. How many new people am I? Don't try to manage your team. Whether you're a manager or executive manager, you want to lead your team. Whether you're a presidential or an envoy, lead your team. Look, the individual that coaches and about bringing on new customers and bringing on new partners, that hasn't sponsored or enrolled a new customer or partner in 8 months, doesn't have moral authority in their coaching. You follow me? You want to lead by example. Well done is better than well said. So have an action plan yourself, and then coach your partners to have an action plan for what they want to accomplish this month. Okay, so you've got the vision for all of 2019, but then you break it down to what kind of progress do I want to make this month, and you back up that goal with a plan, and that plan is update the contact list, have a plan for meeting new people so you never run out of people, warm market. I mean, we have individuals that are doing cold market stuff. That's great, but I've always built my business warm market. I've never run out of people, and I don't have to spend money on ads. I don't have to, it's simple. It's very easy, and it works, and it's predictable, and you can teach and train others to do the same thing. So have a plan for meeting other people, and then finally have an action plan for how many new people you're going to share the V&I products and business with this day, this week, and this month. And then make sure your team, your partners, that make sure they have the same thing. Replicate all of this. Make sure your team, if they're not plugged into this, they listen to the replay so that all of you are on the same page and you're in lockstep and you're aligned as you launch forward into January of 2019 together. The sky's the limit, folks. Again, most people overestimate what they can accomplish in 30 days and underestimate what they can accomplish in 3 years. So set a goal for just one solid step forward in January, and then we're going to rinse and repeat in February. And there's a compounding effect. You'll be blown away with what happens as we get further on into this year. Okay, but you got to begin now. That's the beauty of this. You've got your vision for the year. Break it down to what you want to, the progress you want to make this month. and then put a plan in place. And we've talked about how to do that. Now, real quickly, I want to talk about the ingredients to success, and I'm gonna go over this faster than I've done it in the past, but it dovetails very nicely with what we just talked about. From my experience, there's 5 things that all of us need to bring to the table in order to build a successful, lasting V&I business. And this is from 30 years of experience in this industry for me. Relationship marketing and as a traditional business entrepreneur. Number 1, you got to have a desire. You got to have a desire for something more in life. You know, it's whatever that is. A desire to get from point A, where you are right now in your life, to point B, which is where you want to go. And that ties into the vision that we talked about in the short term for this year. You got to have a desire, and you want clarity. You want clarity for what you're trying to accomplish and why that's important to you. You know, you should connect your head to your heart. In other words, you're building your V&I business for your spouse, your children, your grandchildren, your church, your parents, the people you want to bless as you build this business. Make sure that desire, you've got clarity for why you're building this business and who you're building it for, in addition to yourself. Okay, that's ingredient number 1. And you can't teach desire. What you can do is encourage it and model it. You can demonstrate desire by your own actions. That's the key. That's the best way to lead. You know, influence is caught, not taught. You know, people are going to follow your lead based on your mindset, your belief, your desire, the clarity that you have for the vision that you're moving forward with. And when you've got that clarity, people are going to follow. They're going to follow because they know it's real. They know it's coming from a place of passion. In the case of V&I, for us, it's coming from a place of passion, but it's deeper than that. It's coming from a place of mission. We know, and you know, the world needs these products. The world needs these products. And these products aren't going to go around and knock on the door and pour themselves. They need you and me. They need us to go out and share. And that's the opportunity. That's the obligation. And it's the opportunity as well. Okay, so the first ingredient to success is desire. The second ingredient is persistence. And recognize, you know, there's a learning curve in this business just like anything else in life. And the only way to fail is to quit. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, but keep your eyes on the prize and be resilient and make that extra call. You know, have a dream board. You know, if you want to be on the Envoy trip with Ed and Gina Bender and Bill and Kim Downs next, January of 2020, then carve out a place of an island, and even the Baja Mar. We might not go there next year. We might go to a different place, but it's going to be beautiful. Pick out a resort that you love with blue water and white sandy beaches, or a place whatever, a visual dream board. And when you don't feel like making any calls or returning phone calls, take a look at your dream board and make that one extra call. If you and everyone on your team made one extra call, it could be an initial exposure call where you're inviting somebody to learn about the V&I products. It could be a follow-up call. It could be a return call from one of your team, one of your partners, or one of your customers. If everyone would just make one extra call per day, beyond what they feel like doing, and that replicated throughout their entire team for the entire year of 2019, woo, that would be exciting. You watch what happens. So number 1, desire, first ingredient to success. Number 2 is persistence. The only way to fail is to quit. Stay after it. Stay after it. Stay focused. Don't look left. Don't look left. Don't look right. Don't look at bright, shiny objects that people are trying to distract you with. Don't listen to something that somebody says is too good to be true. You can make $1 gazillion in an hour and a half without doing anything. Number 3, ingredient to success. Be coachable. Listen to your upline success coaches. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. And I'll tell you, that's, in my experience, that's the one, it's the one thing where, if someone says, why did an individual who had all the ability in the world to go crown ambassador with V&I not succeed? The number one reason is they're not coachable. And that's usually ego, pride, or a hidden agenda. And I'll leave it at that. That gets into some leadership training. But if someone's not coachable, it's usually ego, pride, or they've got a hidden agenda. And we'll talk for our leaders. We'll talk more about that in the future. But be coachable. Humble yourself. Be wise enough to recognize that this is paint by the numbers. We know what works. We know what doesn't work. And we're going to teach you. Your upline success coaches, your sponsor, including the company, we have a vested interest in helping you succeed, in helping you reach your goals, not just for the month of January, not just for your vision for 2019, but for life. We want you as a lifetime customer and a lifetime partner with V&I. We're building a legacy company, and we want you to be a part of it. You already are. And so we're committed to that. So we're not going to teach you something that's unproven. I'm never, ever going to have leaders on this platform. You're going to see yours truly in the months ahead, less and less on these quick start trainings, less and less on the Thursday night Zooms. And we've got more and more leaders that are emerging that are coming up. But I'm never, ever going to put somebody in front of you that's going to teach something that's not true. That's my promise to you. I'm never going to ever put any of our people up in front of you to teach your team something that's not proven. I'm never going to put somebody in front of you that has a hidden agenda other than supporting you and helping us take this mission around the world. That's my promise to you. So, number 1, desire. Number 2, persistence. Number 3, be coachable. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. The wheel's been invented, and we're just going to teach you how to roll it, okay? Number 4, commitment. Folks, it takes commitment. That's what we talked about last month on part-time versus spare time. It takes commitment. You can't build this business when the only time you do anything is when you have nothing else better to do. You got to make it a priority. And as I mentioned earlier, when you take inventory of V&I, everything we are, Victory Nutrition International is worthy of your commitment, and we're not going to let you down. The world needs these products, and we need you as a partner to take these products to the world. And that's why we're working so hard day and night to support you, to equip you, and to make your opportunity better and better and better. And we're going to continue to do that. You look at the progress we've made since August 1st of 2018, and we haven't even gotten started. And so we need you, and we want you. We want to support you. Missionaries, not mercenaries. But that commitment, it takes commitment. A mentor of mine used to say, commitment is what is left after the emotion of the moment has passed. And I love that. Commitment is what is left after the emotion of the moment has passed. Okay? And in other words, sometimes we get excited. Somebody's brand new, they launch V&I, they get excited. The first person that says something negative or criticizes them, they go into a turtle shell. And so commitment and vision of where you're going is going to keep you moving through that. Don't listen to the naysayers. There are a lot of dream stealers out there, and they're disguised and they're wrapped up in all kinds of different packages. Don't listen to them. Stay focused on your dream, your vision. And what you'll find is some of those naysayers, when they check in with you 3 months, 6 months, 9 months down the road, and they see what's happened with you and your business and how you're blessing people and how you're prospering, they're going to flip. They're going to follow your lead. But a lot of times they're just testing you. They're testing you. That's where that persistence comes in. So ingredient number 1, ingredients to success. Number 1, desire. Number 2, persistence. Number 3, be coachable. Okay. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Number 4, commitment. And finally, number 5 is have fun. Have fun with your V&I business. Have fun with the idea of getting out of your comfort zone, making that phone call that you're scared to make. Make it. Worst thing that nobody's going to jump through that phone and choke you. It's okay. It's all good. Now, here's where we're going to you perfect timing, Bobby. Now we're going to talk about, and this is because it's so simple. I'm going to do my screen share. We're going to talk about a subscription rewards program. And folks, the beautiful thing about this, it's very simple. This is straight from the partner side of your website. So this is just the same website. I have an administrative corporate site, but it's the same information you have. You go to the partner site, and there's a banner that says subscription rewards program. You click on it, and here it is. Now, let's talk about the purpose of here's what we want to have happen. We want you and your team to be able to sit down with prospective customers and prospective partners and explain to them why they want to be on subscription. Now, the things that you're going to see, some things that we unveil February 1st that are consistent with this. One of our biggest corporate strategies is increasing participation from our customers and our partners on the subscription program. So we've made an investment, and folks, we're talking about this translates into big dollars, but we've made a capital investment to support your ability to get more people on subscription. Okay, so let's talk about why people want to be on subscription. Why do you want to be on subscription? All right, number one, I want you to write this down. And by the way, let me say this real quick. I'm going to go through the training of the subscription rewards program. We're going to go a few minutes past noon, just not long, but a few minutes. I'm going to go through this training. Then any questions that you have, I want you to email. Don't email me, don't email me. Email customercare@vni.life. Any questions, and on the subject line, say subscription rewards program questions, and just customercare@vni.life. Customercare@vni.life. Now, any questions you've got, email them to customercare@vni.life. I'm repeating myself on purpose. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at those questions. We're going to create a frequently asked questions, and I'm going to record a training video the first half of next week that's going to go out in an email. Okay, but the most important thing to recognize is this is about communicating to your customers and your partners why they should be on a subscription. Number one, never run out of product. Even more than these numbers and benefits, that's the most important reason, folks. People need to be taking, this is our mission. They need to be, you don't need to be taking ProDivide every other day. You don't need to take it for 30 days, run out of product, place an order, and then get back on the product in 3 or 4 days. People need to take the product daily. That's what we talk about on our Thursday presentation. Use the products daily. Bless your body with cellular nutrition that gets in on a daily basis. So the number one value proposition for our subscription program is never run out of product, okay? Number two, it's convenience, which those are connected, okay? Never run out of product. Number three, control, meaning our customers and partners can increase their subscription, decrease their subscription, change the date, cancel it at any time. Complete control. You got to communicate that to people, because sometimes, remember those old record of the month clubs? Sometimes people, they're afraid, I'm gonna get into this thing and I can't ever get out. And in some companies, that's true, unfortunately, but not with VNI. Okay, so it's never run out of product, it's convenience, and it's control. And number four, it's save money. Okay, so you should teach your team this. There's four reasons why everyone should be on a subscription. Never run out of product, okay? Convenience, control, and save money. All right, now, subscription rewards program, here's how it works. And it launched January 1, so it's already in effect. Beginning January 1, moving forward. What this plan does is it rewards you. First of all, you got to maintain an active subscription. Okay, you can move the dates of the subscription. So if your subscription, your monthly product subscription, or the subscription of one of your customers or partners is, let's say it's today, it's the 5th of every month. If that date is moved from the 5th to the 10th, that's okay. That's still an active subscription. If a subscription is canceled, that's not good. You got to keep this program is an investment from the company to reward our customers and partners for their staying active with our subscription program, okay? What the system does is it takes a look at your average subscription for the 4 months, a 4-month rolling average, okay? And if that average is 180 to 224 in PV, then you become what we call, as you see right there, a silver. You're a silver in our subscription rewards program. And moving forward, you get a 2% discount as a partner off of wholesale on that subscription order, you get a 25% discount on your shipping. Okay? If your 4-month average is $225 to $379 in PV, anywhere in there, you get a 3% discount off of your subscription price. As a partner, that's 3% off of wholesale every single month, and you save 50% on shipping. And this is design. This is for families. We've got a number of people that are in the platinum category. If your subscription average is 380 PV or higher, then you're what we're calling a platinum. Now I'm going to come back to the map pool bonus, so don't think I forgot. As a platinum, you get a 4% discount off of the price of the product, and you get free shipping. Okay, now let's go back at the gold level. You see that under partnership look where my mouse is, right here. All right, as a partner, now by the way, the subscription program, our subscription rewards program, works the same for customers and partners, except for this right here. Obviously, this last incentive is designed for partners that are on a subscription. Okay, so hopefully all of you know about our map pool. If you don't, I don't have time to train it. Call your sponsor and ask them, why haven't you trained me on the map pool? With a smile. But the map pool is an incentive, and I'm going to be doing some deep dive training. We're also going to be recording some teaching and training on the compensation plan as we roll out some things over the next 30 days. But there's some really cool things happening. But the map pool is a leadership tool that's designed to inspire urgency for brand new partners to take action now. And it's based on the number of personally sponsored partners that are sponsored on a subscription of 130 PV or higher. You're going to see how all this ties together as we move forward. So what happens is you can qualify for map pools. It's basically a share of the company sales. Your first partial month as a brand new partner, and then the 90 days following. So it's a window, if you don't know, it's a window for brand new partners to lock in basically profit sharing, a percentage of the company sales. Now, once that 90-day window is closed, historically for the last 5 years, that opportunity is done until now. As a gold achieved status with our subscription rewards program, you get an extra, we call it the +1 bonus, the +1 map pool bonus. You get a boost. You now have the opportunity, whatever let's just say for somebody has 1 share in the map pool. That means they personally sponsor the first 90 plus days in the business. They personally sponsored 5 partners with 130 PV, and they've stayed active. As long as you have 5 active personally sponsored partners with 130 PV, they're going to get paid every month on their monthly commission 1 share of the map pool. Okay. Now what I'm doing, folks, all this is historical training. So if this is all new to you, then look at your commission, get with your upline success coach, and have them explain the map pool, because that's not new. Everything I'm sharing right now has been in place for 5 years. Okay. So the map pool boost is this. If you're gold, and let's say, for example, in your first 90 days plus in the business, you qualified for 1 map share, one map pool share. Now, as a gold, you get a second map pool share. So you go out, you got to have the 5 personally sponsored partners on subscription. So in that example, if you already had 1 map pool share, all you got to do is go out and have 5, make sure, in many cases, many of you already have more than that, but you have 5 for a total of 10 personally sponsored partners on subscription for 130 PV or higher, and you get that second map pool share on a monthly basis, a piece of the company sales. And so it's an ongoing, as long as you maintain the proper number of personally sponsored partners on subscription, then you've got that map pool is paid to perpetuity. It's like an annuity. It keeps going. Okay. At platinum, it's the +2 map pool incentive. Okay, so you get 2 additional MAP pool shares. So folks, it's literally that simple. You've got discounts off product price. You've got discounts to all the way up to free shipping. And then for our partners, which obviously you are, you have the opportunity to earn an additional 1 or 2 MAP pool shares. Let me check questions here real quick. Let me check my, let me stop my share and check this chat. Good, yeah, good question. Yeah, the subscription rewards program does hold true for our friends in Canada, absolutely, and so we're not going to do an open Q&A. What I want y'all to do, is review this, get with your upline success coaches. Any questions that you have, once again as a team, because it's pretty simple. It's designed to be simple. Well, again, what's the purpose? The purpose is for you and your team to be able to communicate effectively the value proposition of why your customers and why your partners should be on a subscription. What's the value to them? Never run out of product, convenience, control, save money. That's the power of it, okay? And folks, and so any questions that you've got, think about it. Upline email, you get with your success coaches, your upline, any questions that you've got, feel free to email customer care at customercare@vni.life. I'm going to get with Craig Fleming and the customer care team the first couple days of next week, and we're going to go through all the questions. We're going to create a frequently asked questions. There shouldn't be too many, but there will be some. Very good questions. All questions are good questions. We want to make sure you get it. And then I'm going to record a video that addresses those questions along with written frequently asked questions that's going to go out next week. So folks, this is just another positive step forward. There are some big things in the pipeline, but the key is don't wait for those big things. Focus on your January goals. And go ahead and, the way you catch a wave is as the wave's coming, you start paddling. And then when it breaks, you ride it. And that's what's happening right now. I promise you, I'm not overselling. The best is yet to come. And folks, everything's in place. I want you to review the information we've covered and get your team to plug into this information and buckle down. We want and need your commitment. We need your passion, your skills. There's nobody else on the planet like you. And we are so grateful that you've locked arms with the VNI family for this important mission, this noble mission. And we need you. There's nobody like you. And so the VNI is worthy of your commitment. And so set a goal, have fun. We're going to continue to work day and night to support you. We're not perfect, but here's a hint. Neither are you. None of us are perfect. We're a family. It's all good. And it's about progress, not perfection. And so we're going to work as a team. We're going to be honest. We're going to support each other. We're going to respect each other. We're going to honor the dignity of the individual, whether it be a customer, whether it be a partner. And we're going to do some great things this year. But it begins with the action plan of how many people are we going to share VNI with today, this week, the month of January. And so upcoming events as we wrap up. Monday night, there'll be a communication that goes out as always. Monday night at 8 o'clock, one of our biggest calls of the entire month always. Our founder and CEO, Mr. Bill Downs, our co-founder and head of research and development, Mr. Steve Kushner, are going to walk through Dr. Steve Kushner, really. We're going to walk through the monthly product call. Okay, and this great information Monday night at 8 o'clock. So that's our conference call. Tuesday night at 9 o'clock is our monthly kickoff call for January for the brand new year. And we're going to be interviewing a fireside chat with our newest director. So it's going to be a great call. Thursday night, as always, at 9 o'clock is our product and business overview presentation. And then next Saturday, is going to be our quick start training. So that's the schedule for the next week. Thanks so much, folks. I love you. I appreciate you. We've got so many, we're blessed, and I'm honored to be to be with all of you, and this V&I mission's noble. So carpe diem, have a great day. God bless, and have a super weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.